Hi guys, Assalamualaikum and welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Arina, and if you are coming back, I hope you all are doing well. As what you can see from the title, I am going to do a makeup look using the makeup products that I have on my vanity. So if you follow me on my Instagram, I always change my makeup every 2 weeks. Obviously, I don't wear makeup on a daily. I only wear them if I want to do like a YouTube video or if I want to post something on my Instagram. At the end of this week, I'm gonna change my makeup products. So before I change them, I want to share with you guys what I've been using for the past 2 weeks. So this is my vanity high. I don't have a very big vanity. This is where I film my video and also where I place some of my makeups. So these are like my vanity makeup. This is like the overview of the makeup products that I'm going to use today. The eyeshadow palettes and also the big palettes are over there, and the liquid products are over here. So let's get to it. I hope this hair clip does not annoy you, because I know my sister is going to be annoyed with me wearing this, but because I have it in my collection and I haven't been wearing them and they like stay there before they get discolored, I want to use them. So instead of wearing earrings, I'm wearing hair clips today. So let's get started. So for primer, I've been using the Prime Plus from Revlon mattifying plus pore reducing primer. I think I featured these products many times already in my previous videos. Each time I want to do a makeup look, I always place hydrating primer on the outer perimeters of my face, and I only use this on the center of my face. Since I've been wearing this for the past 2 weeks, I think I can give you like my speed review. This I think does blurs my pores a bit, and it smoothens my complexion, and also I find that foundation sits well on top of it. I used my favorite foundation and also like new foundation. All of them sits well on top of this primer. I think I'm gonna keep using this primer because it is a good primer. Also, it has salicylic acid and AHA in it, which helps to gently exfoliate your skin. So honestly, I don't feel complete if I don't wear any hydrating primer. Oh, actually I have it here. For hydrating primer, I'm gonna use the Smashbox photofinish primerizer. I actually almost out of this, but I don't know why it doesn't want to finish. Maybe I have like 1 to 2 more use, because I only placed this on my outer perimeters. I think that why it lasted longer than I expected. And for foundation, I've been using the Revlon photoready candid foundation, natural finish anti-pollution foundation, and I have mine in the shade 330 light honey. I love this foundation so much. I forgot that how good it is because I have so many foundation in my collection. This color also like a perfect match to my skin tone, almost a perfect match. So this foundation is not a full ounce. It is a 22 ml product. It's like slightly less than what a usual foundation has. So it comes with a pump and also a tube. So I don't think you will get like all the product out from this tube. So I'm gonna use a brush with this. I always prefer a brush than a sponge because I feel like it gives me more coverage, and also I'm lazy to get up and wet my sponge, and every time I wet my sponge it always like dries or became less damp because I took a long time to prime my face and also moisturize and all that. So I prefer just to use a brush instead of a sponge. It's a medium coverage. I mean like it does covers all of my blemishes. Moving on to concealer, I'm using from the same brand, Revlon photoready candid concealer antioxidant concealer in the shade 030 light medium. So this concealer also have a similar consistency to the foundation, and it blends just nice like the foundation, and the coverage also a medium coverage. And also I love the color too. It gives just the right amount of brightness for my under eyes. See how much brighter my under eye is now, like compared to before. So I'm gonna use the same concealer also to highlight the center of my face. also apply my concealer here because I want to make my bronzer more chiseled. I really want to improve my vocabulary because I feel like I only use few words to describe what I'm doing. So I'm currently watching English with Lucy. She is very good English teacher. After that, I also want to highlight the high points of my face. If you watch my Sephora haul, I hauled the Tarte Shape Tape Glow one. I love this one so much and I really wanted to use it more. So I'm placing it on the high points, also on the center of my nose, and I think that's it. I'm gonna use a stippling brush to blend this highlight. Can you see that beautiful glow? I really recommend this product. If you like wearing light makeup, please try this product. It really helps to brighten and also make your face look more radiant. You'll get that like glow from within look with this product. Okay, I think we have to set the face because I feel like the concealer and my foundation is going to crease if I don't set it. And I'm using the Lakme Rose Powder with sunscreen, and this one is in the shade Soft Pink. So Lakme is exclusively available in Guardian, and this weekend I think Guardian has buy one free one for cosmetics. You can mix and match any cosmetics, and I think I may pick up few products. Like I have few products that I want to purchase, so maybe I'm gonna do like another haul, but it's gonna be a mini one. It's not that many products that I want to get, so stay tuned for that. So this powder, I use it in my previous video as well. It gives like a smooth finish to the skin. It doesn't make your makeup look heavy, and I really love it. It only cost RM16, which I always pick up my cosmetics if, especially from the drugstore, if they have 50% off. So imagine 16 ringgit and 50% off. This powder only costs you less than 10 ringgit. And this pink doesn't translate pink on the skin. It pretty much translates into like a translucent powder. So don't be afraid to pick up this shade. They have another shade, but I can't remember what it is. But that shade always like not in stock. So yeah, it doesn't matter what shade you pick up. Face is set. Now I'm gonna move on to eyebrows. Moving on to eyebrows, I used the Palladio brow powder in the shade brown. Brow powder is not my go-to product if I want to do my brows, but because I have like allocated a specific products that I have to use for 2 weeks, so I'm happy I put this one into the collection. Actually, brow powder is really easy to use compared to pencil. It is so fast to do the brows, but if you like that bushy and defined hair strokes, it won't give you that because it is a powder, so it's like concentrated and will make your brows look fuller, but it won't give you like defined eyebrow look that you can achieve with eyebrow pencil. See, it is really easy to do the brows. It took me less than 5 minutes. You guys, I live in the city and my neighbors have chicken. Now what's left to do is clean up the brow. I know in the Western country you guys are like over concealing your eyebrows, but in Malaysia we have to conceal our eyebrows, especially mostly girls. We don't pluck our brows, so concealing it with a concealer is necessary, like to hide the extra brow hairs. You can leave it there, but I prefer to conceal it every time I do my eyebrows because I feel like it looked more cleaner looking. And then the last step for my brow is applying a brow gel. This one was recommended by a popular MUA in Malaysia. I really don't get the hype, to be honest, because this one was supposed to hold your brow hairs upwards, but it doesn't do that to my brows. Right after I finish applying to my brow hair, my brow hairs is going to fall down. It doesn't stay upwards after I apply it, so I really don't get the hype. And also this product it's impossible to get or to find in the drugstore. I prefer the Make Me Brow Gel than this one. Both are from Essence, but I prefer this one because it has fibers, so it volumizes the brow hairs. So before we move on to the eye part, I'm actually gonna finish my face. So to bronze my face, I'm using Palladio matte bronzer in the shade Nude Peach. This one also I picked up during the last 50% off sales from Guardian. I really like this product. Also, I love the undertone, which is a warm orange, not too orange but warm shade. It's pigmented, but it's really easy to blend it out and buff it up if I over apply it. And moving on to blusher, I always alternate between the Pixi X Chloe Morello palette and also Nita Cosmetics blusher. This one is in the shade Balada. So because today I'm gonna do a neutral tone eye makeup, and I don't think this blusher suits the eye makeup, but actually suits my top. But let's see the Pixi X Chloe Morello palette. This is the shade. I'm actually gonna go for this shade over here, but I think it's like similar, but the Nita Cosmetics one is slightly brighter. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go in with the Nita Cosmetics and use a light hand because this blusher is super pigmented and you don't want to look clowny with this with your blusher, unless that is what the look you are going for, of course. See, I only dab just a tiny bit and it already gives full pigmentation on the skin. Even with that tiny dab, I'm able to spread the blusher to like all over my cheek. Sorry if my lighting is a bit off because it's about to rain again. I think almost every day we have rain emulation nowadays. So let's move on to the final part, which is eye makeup. I'm gonna use the Addicted to Chocolate eyeshadow palette. I did do a look using this palette in my IG or Instagram, so if you're interested to see what eye look I create, you can just click the link in the description box. So this is what the palette looks inside. It's very neutral, the tone is very approachable, and also I really love the formula as well. It's really easy to blend and pigmentation is awesome. I will show you guys in a bit. Before that, I'm gonna prime the eyes. I know I always prime my eyes using concealer, but today I'm gonna use an actual eye primer. This is NYX eyeshadow base in the shade ESBO3. Prime my eyes with this. I don't think you need that many product with this. I forgot, because if you apply too many product, the eyeshadow is going to crease. I also did lightly contour my crease using the same bronzer. So the first shade I'm going to go in is Brownie. This is my favorite shade from the palette, the shade Brownie. I'm gonna place this on my outer and inner corner, concentrating it. Not diffuse it yet, just concentrating it on my outer and inner corner. And then with a small blending brush, I'm gonna go in with the shade Caramel. You can see the pigmentation is so nice. So blending this shade, see how pretty the pigmentation there. Of course it has like kickbacks, but I really don't pay attention to that. I just pay attention to the pigmentation and also how it blends. Is the color true to the pen? Like that. Doing the same thing to the inner corner. And then I'm gonna build up again the shade Brownie. And then again blending it with the shade Caramel. Then on the center, I'm gonna go in with the shade Almond, this one. If it's too light, I'm gonna go in with the shade Peanut. So let's start with the shade Almond first. So like I said in many of my videos, I always love to apply my shimmers or metallic shade using my finger, because I will get like full pigmentation. So I'm going to blend the edges using the shade Caramel. I'm going to catch this eye to speed and be right back. For the bottom lash line, I'm going to take the shade Brownie and then placing it on my outer and inner corner as well. And then taking the shade Caramel and blending it out, connecting to the outer part as well. And on the center, I'm going to take the shade Almond, basically copying what I did on the top lid. I'm going to highlight the inner corner and also my brow bone using the shade Almond. Today is not my best eyeliner day because I'm using this eyeliner. It's almost ran out, which I'm happy and sad at the same time because I believe the purple cap is already discontinued and I can't find it anywhere. Anyways, I'm gonna line my waterline, tight lining, using the Maybelline Tattoo liner in the shade Brown. I just noticed I haven't applied highlighter, so I'm using from the same palette Pixi Plus or X Chloe Morello. Using this shade and this shade mixed together, as you can see, I already create a dent there because that is my favorite highlighter from the palette. Okay, before I apply mascara, I'm just going to set the face or set the makeup using Catrice Prime and Fine Multitalent Fixing Spray. Going to use Essence You Better Work Mascara, Length Definition Mascara. This mascara has a plastic wand, which you have to practice using this mascara because if you are not careful, this mascara, the wand will poke into your eyes because that happens to me. This mascara does give the length that I needed. This is before and this is after. It also lifts my lashes as well, which I really love. Also, Essence is so affordable. And finally, the lip product, I'm gonna use this one from a local brand. It's called Camour. I have the shade Honey and also Manje. My favorite is the shade Manje, but I don't know if this the makeup look. I think this color is too bold, so I'm gonna try to use the concealer technique to lighten it up. So it's getting very gloomy outside, so I decided to switch on my softbox. So I only have one softbox on this side, so that's why you see shadow here. So I did apply full freckles. I only used my liquid eyeliner. Addicted to Chocolate palette, I really love. I'm gonna do a separate video reviewing this product. From the shades that I already used, I really love it. They are very pigmented, easy to blend, and shimmers are creamy, so worth your money, especially if you pick this one up if there's 50%. And for this blusher, the Nita blusher, as I mentioned, it is a really pigmented. Tiny bit really goes a long way, but it is easy to blend, but don't apply too much, especially for the brighter shades. Tiny dip and it's enough to do your whole cheek. So moving on to lip product, I use the Camour in the shade Manje, and I top it off with a concealer, as you can see. And this lipstick doesn't dry down to matte and it is comfortable, but I feel like I need to be careful because I don't want this lipstick to transfer to my hijab. And also this lipstick claims to be matte, so it should be matte. Brow gel, like I said earlier, I don't really get the hype of this eyebrow gel. I mean, right now I don't feel like my brow is crusty or it holds my brows hairs upward or something like that. Yeah, I don't think it did anything to my brows, so yeah, I don't know if I like this or not. And for the setting spray, I love this. I always love Catrice setting spray. It does the job, it gets the job done, it sets my makeup down. The nozzle is not too bad. I mean, it's not perfect. The mascara I like. I want to say I love, but I really don't like the wand because it's pokey and sometimes it's poke my eye and it hurts and makes my eyes watery and will ruin my eyeshadow. But the formula is really nice. I don't mind waterproof mascara. I know some people don't love waterproof mascara because they feel like it's really hard to remove, but for me it's not that hard to remove. I use the Heimish cleansing balm and it does melts everything away, so I don't mind waterproof mascara. And I really love how it lengthens and also holds my lashes upwards, because I don't have that many lashes and I don't wear false lashes, so this does helps. The concealer and also the foundation, I love this combo and it really is a good pair, a really lovely pair. And the foundation right now looks okay. I mean, it is not the best foundation I have ever tried, but and if you don't have texture skin like me, I think this really looks smooth on top of your skin and it's not too matte. And yeah, it has a medium coverage and I like it. For the concealer, I think it has a medium coverage. You can still see like my dark circle peeking through underneath the concealer, but I love the formula. I think I should have picked up a lighter shade than this because it doesn't brighten my under eyes. And what else? The primer, surprisingly, I slowly fell in love with this primer because in my first impression, I don't find that it does anything to the face, but after I use it with multiple foundation, everything works well. On top of this primer, it means that it works with any foundation that I used, and it helps to prep my skin and fill in my pores a bit, even though I can still see my pores there. This one does an okay job for this area right here. It does smooths or blurs out my pores. The Lakme powder, I really love it because it helps to set my face. It doesn't have any white cast, even though it is curry color. It's a pink beige color, but on the face it translates to translucent. And lastly is the Palladio brow powder. As you can see, this brow powder has a tiny bit of warm undertone. So hey guys, that completes today's video. I hope this video is interesting to watch. I just want to show you guys that I use the product that I purchased. I want to keep doing this, alternating the products that I have in my collection, not just use the newer or like the trendy in the market or something like that. If today's video is informational or you gain something for today's video, give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of makeup review, makeup tutorial, and also eyeshadow looks sometimes. I hope you guys stay safe, take care, and I hope I see you guys in my next video. Bye. Assalamualaikum.